County Board looks to reverse a veto of their plan for a new jail, what the board needs for that to work. Also, Republicans gain control of the House, what they are promising to use that power for. Good afternoon. And good afternoon and welcome to News 3 Now at noon. Happening tonight, the Dane County Board will try to out-veto Joe Parisi, the county executive. He nixed a 5-story jail plan. The board is going to try to undo that to get back to that plan. Late last month, the board proposed and passed a budget amendment abandoning the 6-story jail plan approved in March in favor of a 5-story building. That's what Parisi vetoed. And then in August, the sheriff's office started shipping residents of the oldest jail facility to Rock, Iowa and Oneida counties. It's staffing shortages and what Sheriff Calvin Barrett called inhumane conditions that forced sections to close.
The concern was just that the version that was passed was too small and would be obsolete the day it opened. With inflation, especially, in the construction arena right now, the cost would only continue to rise, and we would continue shipping people out of county even longer.
And to override Parisi's veto, the board would have to be on board with a 2/3 vote tonight. But board chair Patrick Miles says there's a safe bet there won't be enough votes. Now, also at the Dane County Board tonight, the Henry Vilas Zoo back in the spotlight. It comes a month after an independent investigation found no hostile work environment there. A retired Dane County judge conducted the investigation and found zoo management did not violate the county employee handbook. Although the investigation did also uncover some isolated past issues with animal treatment that have already been resolved. Tonight, the judge will present her findings to the board and answer any questions they might have. And let's head to the Weather Center, where meteorologist Greg Barnhart has a look at your most certified accurate forecasts. Greg, coming in this morning, the roads were not that pretty.
And they're not going to get much prettier this afternoon either. We have basically an Arctic front coming through right now. So this afternoon, it's really going to be the showers, the snow. You can see the winds from west to now northwest, northwest. So this afternoon will be more intense shower activity. This morning was more just light snow. Temperatures will slowly fall, but that really won't be the big story. You'll have to watch these showers this afternoon. They'll start tapering off this evening. So road conditions could be a little bit of an issue, especially with more of these intense that could reduce visibility down maybe to a quarter at times. Better conditions by the time we get up tomorrow morning. The winds are starting to turn around. They will start picking up to the west. You can see 16 to 20 miles per hour. That'll be what we'll see more this afternoon. Right now, the soaring temperatures were just barely in the mid-20s with the cloud cover. We really haven't bumped much in the temperatures. They'll probably start going down this afternoon. We'll get around freezing for most areas, but then this afternoon there's your front that we're looking at. That's bringing the shower activity. This morning we had some. We're going to see more development to the west. That's going to be more the intense as really the cold air starts to invade the area. If you look pervious to the north, it's even worse. We got cold temperatures even going down to the sub-zeros. And I'll break that down as we get in the broadcast. There we go. That's kind of getting there. Got stuck there. But anyway, we'll break down how cold it's going to get, maybe record cold, and then maybe how the Thanksgiving looks a bit later in the broadcast.
Good news or bad news, depending how you look at it, huh?
If you like the cold, it's good. If you want the warm, well, Miami's 85 right now. So if you want to go down there.
Plane tickets are expensive. All right. Thank you, Greg. It's being called a Red Cup Rebellion. More than 2,000 Starbucks workers in 112 stores are set to go on strike today, and that includes a store here on the Capitol Square. The union says the strike is to protest the retaliation against union supporters. It also says the company is refusing to bargain with the union on its first labor deal. This also comes on the iconic Red Cup Day. That's when customers get red cups with certain purchases that entitle them to discounts and extra points on future purchases. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she will not seek a leadership role in the new Congress next year. Her decision comes as Republicans regained control of the House in the midterm elections. House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy, who is campaigning to become Speaker of the House next year, he appeared on Fox News last night and said that oversight of the Biden administration will be at the top of their agenda. Meanwhile, Pelosi will stay a member of Congress, having won re-election in her California district. Representative Mark Pocan releasing the following statement on Pelosi's announcement. It takes true character, quote, to pass the torch with grace, and I'm confident as we usher in a new era of leadership in our party, her legacy will serve as a guiding light for decades to come. Now to some disturbing new developments in the case of 4 murder students at the University of Idaho. All 4 were killed with some kind of blade, but no murder weapon was found, and police are walking back earlier statements that there's no further threat. Christina Raffini is in Moscow, Idaho, where police are asking for help from a community that's on edge today.
We cannot say that there's no threat to the community.
Police in Moscow, Idaho walked back previous statements that there's no ongoing danger and responded to criticism over an initial lack of information.
I probably should have been standing here a day or so ago, but I'm here now.
Law enforcement said there were no signs of forced entry, and 2 other roommates were home but not harmed in the pre-dawn attack. But authorities weren't called until the next day.
We don't know why that call came in at noon and not in the middle of the night.
To help find the person or persons responsible, investigators are trying to piece together the victim's timeline Saturday night. They say they know Ethan Chapin and Xana Chernobyl were at a party on campus. Madison Mojan and Kaylee Gonsalves were seen at a downtown bar. This Twitch live stream video appears to show Madison and Kaylee chatting and getting a late-night snack from a food truck hours before they were killed. The county prosecutor and police say they're combing through the video, trying to identify people with whom they may have come in contact. In a statement, the Gonsalves family tells CBS News Kaylee and Maddie should still be here with us. This monster that took away their lives and the lives of Xana and Ethan need to be punished and held responsible.
Their loss has been devastating, and they were bright lights in our community and are deeply missed and remain in our thoughts and our prayers.
Now, with things the way they are around here, a lot of students chose to leave for break early. So a memorial that had been scheduled this week has now been rescheduled for after the Thanksgiving break. Christina Ruffini, CBS News, Moscow, Idaho.
The Food and Drug Administration is working on a plan to fight bacterial illnesses caused by contaminated baby formula. The agency wants a bacterial infection called Chronobacter added to the CDC's list of reportable diseases. That would require doctors to notify public health officials of any cases they see. 4 infants who consumed powder formula from Abbott Nutrition last year developed Chronobacter infections, and 2 of them died. More women gave birth at home in 2021 than any other year in the past 3 decades. Now, that's according to a new report from the CDC's National Center for Health Statistics. The report says there were more than 50,000 home births in the U.S. last year, and that's an increase of 12% from the year before. And if you know an extreme Packers fan, the team wants to hear from you. Nominations are open for the next Packers Hall of Fame honoree. You can nominate yourself or someone else between now and December 16th. The winner will get 4 club seats to Lambeau Field next season, a $500 Packers Pro Shop gift card, and a road trip for 2 to an away game. And that's plus a 1-year subscription to PackersNews.com. Now, the Packers are getting ready to play the Tennessee Titans at Lambeau Field tonight, but if you're hoping to watch the game from home, it won't be broadcast on cable TV. That's because of a broadcasting rights agreement. All Thursday night NFL games this season are showing on Amazon Prime. You can download the app if you have a smart TV. If not, you'll want to visit Amazon's website, and you'll find a link for that site on channel3000.com. Once you're there, you can sign up for a 30-day free trial, and after that, it will cost $14.99 a month if you don't cancel your subscription. Kickoff tonight is at 7:15. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Disney World raising ticket prices, and several celebrities and athletes are being sued over the collapse of a cryptocurrency app. Details coming up in the Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
This holiday season at the Century House. Give $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
We cannot wait any longer. We need new appliances.
The last 11% off sale is going on now. Save big money on your next project at Menards.
So, yeah, we need to add another bathroom this year.
The last 11% off sale is going on now. Save big money on your next project at Menards.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet, commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Right now, score the lowest prices of the year at Brothers Maine. You won't find lower prices anywhere. And enjoy our free delivery. Shop family-owned Brothers Maine's low price guarantee on brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, KitchenAid, and Amana. Feel like family. Brothers Maine.
Welcome to Oakmont Senior Community in Verona. Active seniors 55 plus will enjoy our new luxury apartments, professionally managed by award-winning Attic Angel Community. Call today for a tour and reserve your place at Oakmont.
Today is the last day to file a simple tax form if you're one of the 9 million Americans with unclaimed stimulus or child tax credit payments. The IRS began sending letters last month to alert those who are eligible. The IRS filing website will stay open until midnight. Multiple celebrities, including Tom Brady, Larry David, and Steph Curry, have been named in a class action lawsuit over the collapse of the cryptocurrency exchange FTX. The lawsuit accuses the celebrity endorsers and the company's ex-CEO of targeting unsophisticated investors who later lost money in the collapse. The Bahamas-based company filed for bankruptcy last week and is now subject of inquiries from federal regulators and Congress. And for a second time this year, Disney will raise prices for most of its Florida theme parks by about 12% starting next month. Visitors to the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and other major attractions can plan to pay from just over $100 to $189 for daily tickets, with the highest ticket price expected during the busy week from Christmas to New Year's Day. This is also the first time all 4 parks will be priced separately. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Dan Lieberman.
And here's a look at stocks at the noon hour. The Dow is down almost 18 points. NASDAQ is down 48, and the S&P 500 is down about 23 points. And then coming up, we're going to share today's farm prices and the latest forecast. Then later on, live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor answers any and all medical questions you may have. Call in today at 4.
Furniture and Appliance Mart's Black Friday Appliance Preview Sale is here. Buy any GE washer and get a free garbage disposer, plus 60-month special financing. Get a sneak peek at Black Friday Appliance Savings at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley off the Beltline in East Springs Drive.
Toyota-thon is on. Now's the time to get an exciting new Toyota. Like Camry Hybrid, RAV4, Tundra, and more.
How did you...
Magic.
Right now, during Toyota-thon, get 3.49% APR for 48 months on a new Toyota Corolla, Camry, RAV4, Highlander, or Tacoma.
Come in today.
Toyota. Let's go places.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
Bryant. Whatever it takes.
In Madison, contact Heating and Cooling Incorporated to maximize your comfort and energy savings, whatever the season.
Volunteering offers more than benefits for those served. Volunteers reap health benefits from the time they give. RSVP of Dane County's Driver Services Program needs volunteers to provide rides to medical appointments and deliver meals to older adults in Dane County. Ideal candidates are of legal driving age, love to drive, and meet new people. Schedules are very flexible, and volunteer drivers will use their own vehicles and are reimbursed for mileage. To make a difference, please contact RSVP of Dane County today.
Ashley's Black Friday preview sale is here. Save big on furniture doorbusters, now up to 58% off. Plus, 60 months special financing. No minimum and no money down. Get a sneak peek at Black Friday savings. Happening now at Ashley.
What is your go-to dance move?
Oh, Lord. The Jennifer Hudson Show will make you move. Still, I got nothing on these two. It's Twitch and Allison Hoka Boss. Plus, This Is Us star Justin Hartley.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
It's the North Pole party of the season with carolers, kids' crafts, reindeer, and more. Tomorrow, Josh is in the 608 with a sneak peek at Hilldale Shopping Center's holiday kickoff.
Plus the North Pole on the way to Wisconsin. I'm tracking the Arctic cold tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is being inducted in the National Farm Broadcasters Hall of Fame today, and congratulations to her. She'll be back on Monday. So today, here are your farm numbers. Highway safety experts are putting small pickup trucks to the test using more severe measures to match the current dangers on the road. Danya Bacchus tells us these latest tests looked at the impact of side crashes.
6 small pickup trucks took a beating. The nonprofit Insurance Institute for Highway Safety ran tests to see how the vehicles held up when hit from the side and generally liked the results. Becky Miller is a senior research engineer.
5 of the 6 vehicles got a good or acceptable rating. 1 received a marginal rating.
Good ratings went to the Chevrolet Colorado, the GMC Canyon, and the Honda Ridgeline.
We saw that the structure really held up to prevent the doors from coming in and intruding on the dummies.
This year's updated test smashed a heavier barrier into the pickups, 4,200 pounds, to represent a collision with an average SUV. Crews launched it at 37 miles per hour, then recorded the impact. The Nissan Frontier and Ford Ranger came out with only acceptable ratings because of the potential for head injuries to rear passengers. And while the Toyota Tacoma did well in some categories, it got a lower marginal rating because of how the impact crumbled the side of the truck.
The whole side of the structure really collapsed in significantly into the occupant compartment. Side crashes still account for nearly 1/4 of the crash fatalities that are happening on U.S. roadways, so we think this is a really important topic.
The IIHS says small pickups have struggled for good ratings in the past, and these latest results are a shift in the right direction. Danya Bacchus, CBS News, Los Angeles.
All 6 of the small pickups received good ratings in the original side test before the IIHS switched to more severe conditions. Greg joins us now with the latest forecast. Greg?
Yeah, it's going to be a cold period here through the weekend. I mean, if this was January, we'd be talking well below 0, but for right now, we're talking 20. So we've got the high school football games going on today. There's a slate of games today and also tomorrow. Today's more the snow will be the factor. Winds conditions, you see temperatures hovering in the 20s for most of the time frame. So they'll see better conditions tomorrow, but still cold. Overall, we still got the pattern from the northwest. So we got one cold push coming through. We got one more coming probably Saturday into early Sunday with another cold front coming through. After that, we should should start seeing conditions more mild as the flow starts really becoming more westerly, and we'll start actually increasing the southwest flow. Time to go towards Thanksgiving time frame. That's when we're going to start to see maybe a system come up, mild conditions, and there's a lot of uncertainty coming towards Black Friday and what we'll see for precipitation. But we will see something come Thanksgiving into Friday. The good news is travel before should not be impacted too. So overall today, we're going to see more of a tense line of showers probably develop this afternoon with the cold air coming behind this front. So something to keep in mind of. Once we get past this, Friday looks good overall. We're going to see cloud cover, less shower activity. Here comes that next front that'll be more Saturday morning with more another snow chance, probably coming towards Saturday, but once again a reinforcing shot of just cold air. So we're going to kind of keep this going probably through Sunday, and then we'll start seeing changes here coming towards Sunday into Monday. So overall, this afternoon is something to keep an eye on. Some of these showers could be intense, maybe a brief reduction in visibility down to 2 miles while you're driving, even lower. Gusty winds too is the other factor. That'll come through. We won't see much overnight, a few showers here and there, but overall less activity. The winds will still keep up. Tomorrow, less and less shower activity as we go through the day. You can see not much going on, 20 degrees. Snowfall, not a lot. We could pick up maybe a ½ inch, especially if you're in some of these heavier bands that set up. You could pick up maybe up to an inch, mainly on grassy surfaces, but something to keep in mind on for the morning commute. The other story is the winds. We'll have winds today. They'll die down tonight, but then behind the front again tomorrow, we're going to see more winds gusting up into the 25, 30 mile per hour range. Northwest continues. These winds are going to remain breezy through Saturday too. They'll pick up again behind the next front. So overall breezy, cold. Even don't forget about wind chills come Saturday. We could have some sub-zero in the morning too, given that we'll be in the single digits to teens, and then winds will be up into the 20s too, for something to keep in mind of as we go through. So as you look at the 10-day, we get past this cold snap, then we're going to see mild conditions back up to where we should be, which is around 40. Then a lot of questions come up once we get towards Thanksgiving and what goes more and Thursday night into Friday, Black Friday, regarding precipitation type. But the good news is travel from basically Sunday all the way to Wednesday looks good for anyone that's going to be doing for the holiday weekend travel.
Greg, it is far too early in the season for me to be pulling out my absolute biggest winter coat.
Well, it's just, yeah, it is. It's November, but at least you're not in Buffalo where they're going to get maybe 2 to 4 feet of snow.
I guess that's fair. I don't like shoveling. Thank you. We'll see you in a bit. All right. The holiday season is just around the corner, and that means the post office is feeling the pressure to get packages out on time. This year, the U.S. Postal Service is adding more package processing machines and is trying to hire around 28,000 seasonal workers to prevent delays. Testifying before a congressional panel, a representative of managers and postmasters warned hiring will not be easy.
Postmasters that are short-staffed in many areas of the country are personally delivering mail on some routes in order to fulfill that mission. In some regions, advertised vacancies get no applicants.
Here are the recommended deadlines for holiday deliveries. Send cards and first-class mail by December 17th, priority packages by the 19th, and express mail by the 23rd. Up next, Howard is working on next week's main course in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
This year, we're going to help you make sure your turkey is buttery rich and packed with flavor in every slice.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If you're on Medicare and Medicaid, it pays to pick a plan with the benefits you want. With the iCare Medicare plan, members receive a spending account card that gives them $150 total per month to spend on food, OTC items, utilities, or even rent. Members also have a $0 copay for all covered Part D drugs and dental and vision coverage. Call to speak with a licensed sales agent who will help you find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know it needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy providers are working together to help keep your heat and power on. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here.
Hey,
We're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh local Medicare. Hey, Joe, are you behind this whole check your zip code deal on national TV for extra Medicare benefits?
I don't know. Check your zip code.
Why would I check my zip code?
Because you're in it.
So we get a lot of calls about that guy. It's sad because your local Medicare plans already have those bells and whistles Joe promises.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
Memories matter. This bend on Cox Hollow Lake was one of Dad's favorite fishing holes. Crest Funeral and Cremation Service helped us make sure he's never forgotten. Making it personal. It's how you heal. We are Crest. We truly believe your memories matter.
As we count down the days until Thanksgiving, today we're sharing a classic way to prepare your turkey that is buttery good. This is a recipe we shared with you a few years ago, and it was so popular, we thought it was worth bringing back. So here we go. The first thing you want to do is make sure your turkey is totally thawed and that you removed the giblets and neck. We place it in a roasting pan, breast side up, and stuff the cavity with some cut up onions and celery. This is going to ensure that our turkey's flavorful on the inside as well. Next, we combine some chopped parsley, poultry seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, and some salt and pepper with lots of butter. Now, it's time to rub, or as some people say, massage the turkey with half of our seasoned butter. And yes, it's best to do this with your hands. After covering the pan with foil, into the oven it goes. In about an hour and a half, off comes the foil, and we baste it every 30 minutes with more butter. Once the turkey reaches 165 degrees and the skin is golden, it's done. After it rests for a bit, it's time to carve. My guess is that you'll be sneaking a piece or two before it ever makes it to the table. It's that good. To get the recipe for our butter-basted herb turkey, simply visit our website. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with Kelly, where today we found a goblin good way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Good? Hey, hey, hey.
It's time to introduce you to our pet of the week. This is Sepia. Sepia was transferred to the Dane County Humane Services in September from an overcrowded shelter. He loves being showered with affection and getting chin and ear scratches. Sepia is very sweet with young children, but when it gets too loud, he will retreat to a quiet space. Right now, he's staying with a foster family, but if you're interested in meeting him, call the Dane County Humane Society to set up an appointment. Have you started your holiday shopping? Stop by the DCHS thrift store on Watts Road in Madison to check out a variety of gift options for people on your list. Also, consider donating to DCHS in their name or making a donation in memory of a beloved pet. For more information, visit giveshelter.org/honor. Last week's pet, Claude the cat, is still available for adoption if you are interested in adopting Sepia, Claude, or checking out other animals at the Humane Society. Again, go to giveshelter.org. All right, now here's Greg with a final look at the weather forecast. Greg?
Yeah, pretty much it's going to be showers today, some intense ones, but then followed by cold temperatures. That's really going to be the story through this weekend. Record lows maybe Sunday. Obviously, you could see some wind chills sub-zero for at least the first day of gun deer season, which comes Sunday. Right now, shower activity is kind of sparse, but we're starting to pick up stuff to the west. That will increase as we get to later in this afternoon. You can see that. Otherwise, the good news is travel looks pretty good as we go into next week with mild temperatures getting back where we should be about 40 by Tuesday.
All right, well, weekend plans for me do not include a lot of outdoor time, I'll tell you that. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Have a good day.